Dude, you know we say said hike. Said hike. God damn it. Anyway, we are in the simulation, the snake pit. And before I introduce my guest on the right, my right, camera left, who else is in the building starting clockwise?
Mr. Kyle Herbert.
Kyle Herbert, producer.
Kyle Herbert, the master on Sonics at the Zuvi, and the master on Sonics at the next Zuvi, which we'll discuss in the future. But right now, who else is in the building? Jeff, you skipped over your boy. Matthew, thanks for coming, brother.
Matthew and Jeff.
Got my man Jeff on the sticks. Jeff's on the ones and twos. Okay.
Great name.
And on my right, camera left, I have an individual who, I'm going to tell you guys a quick story, who I met under an incredibly interesting circumstance, and then the universe reconnected us.
God's cool.
Randomly. And I was like, bro, are you that guy from that thing? And he was like, bro, are you Irish Hercules? I was like, 100%, brethren. Anyway, so I went to a listening party or some sort of like pre-meet and greet for an artist named Johan Lennox who would come on the show. And when I was there, it was outside this pizza spot. There was just this dude outside there who was just like introducing himself to people, and just he was filled with stories. And he was like, he's like, I'm actually in rehab right now. I'm from the Bay Area. I've been in LA for a long time. And I remember thinking like, this dude like really just like kind of spilled his soul. And that's all I really thought about it. Then, coincidentally, I'm on the set of a Real Goats video in South LA. And here that bastard was again. And I was like, is that the same guy from that meet and greet? And again, he looked at me in my eyes and he said, indeed, Irish Hercules, it's me, August Rhodes.
Hey, Mom. Hi, I'm August Rhodes.
And then I learned August made music, started getting super into his fucking music. And, in LA, I think it's a big deal if you see someone more than 6 times. You guys know how big the city is. Sometimes you meet someone once.
You're basically dating.
Essentially in LA, if you see someone.
Yeah.
And so anyway, I've gotten super into your music. I went through all your YouTube, and I'm incredibly glad to meet you and have you on the show.
Thanks.
Do you want to give a quick synopsis of who you are and what you do?
Hi, I'm August Rhodes. I sober. I make music. I like to make light of life because life is pretty damn serious, and I love God. Love my little nephew Pharaoh. Grateful to the rehab bait shoe I'm at. Grateful, for all these gifts and for second chances. And for our imaginations. It's so powerful and awesome and sick. And for feet, girls' feet that get pedicures. I'm grateful for that.
Just female feet.
Yeah, I don't like dudes' feet.
You don't like male feet?
Straight, yeah.
Okay, understood.
Yeah.
Now, you've been in LA for damn near a decade, huh?
Yeah, 11 years. Yeah. 11.
That's like it's like a Guinness Book of World Records in this city, bro.
I know. I don't know why I stayed. I had a lot of bad times, a lot of struggles, but for some reason I stayed.
Do you know anyone still from like your OG days here?
I do. Ash. I moved here when I was 19.
You're a man. It's okay to be a man.
I am a man, but I'm very in touch with my child inside. I know one person, Ash, and I ran away from a lot of people that did a lot of good for me, and that's something that I'm, hopefully our paths will cross again, and I'll reach out to them just to thank them for guiding me because I've been very blessed since being here. Have angels or mentors or that have taken care of me, dude. Because I was such a space cadet, but I'm blessed with a lot of gifts. So I guess people are able to see that, and they want to build it. But like just back then, I didn't want to work for it. Like I just thought it was like God's gift, which we all are. But it's like, it's like, bro, you gotta work. Shit ain't gonna come to you.
When did you get the initial inkling that like you had a creative brain? When did that start?
I mean, since I was a child, I always used to say pretend. I would always do pretend shit, or like I love coming up with imaginary circumstances, and I think that's why I fell into acting when I was older. Because I didn't, when I was in high school, I didn't want to be a fucking actor, bro. I wanted to be a quarterback at University of Miami, dude.
You wanted to be that guy.
I wanted to be the fucking man, bro. I wanted to be the Terminator was like my favorite film when I was like 2. Always wanted to, but I just didn't want like the work required to be that guy.
Mm-hmm.
So I always stayed away from it. Like I remember I tried to play football, and they talked too much shit, and I was just such a sensitive person. Like one guy just said your mom. I used to be that guy that would fight people over just saying your mom. Just because my parents divorced, and I was just like.
My parents are divorced too.
Yeah, man. But they're friends now, which is really beautiful to see. The full circle.
Sorry to cut you off. So peel that back. So like, you were on the football field, and you were like, dude, like hit your blocks, and he was like, your mom, and then that's just like, really.
Yeah, I like punched the shit out of him. I like tackled him, and then I took his helmet off and started just like trying to beat the shit out of him. And the coaches had to get me fucking
Good
off.
thing he had pads on, bro.
Yeah, but I was like the guy that like I can't fight. I just would like try to fight. Like I got my ass kicked a lot,
Made you tough though.
No, made me not want to fight anymore.
Okay.
I'm not tough, bro. If someone punched me, I'm gonna cry.
It made you smart.
Yeah, it made me learn how to run fast and talk shit.
Got it.
Yeah.
So when did you get the inkling to be an actor?
So my best friend Matthew, his parents actually got me into that when I started hanging out with them, and we would make like movies and stuff together on YouTube when it like was first out, like fucking Smosh and stuff like that. We'd make these parodies of like Pokemon and Mission Impossible, and that's what we would do instead of like hang out with people. We would just make our movies, and then people eventually started coming in to do that, and we'd also make music and stuff.
How old are you at this point?
30.
No, at this point when you start.
13.
13.
13. And we started, bro, like some of the music we made back then, like if we thought that we can like, we just had I had no type of business mind at all. I didn't think, and that's something that, James is really, Rico has helped me see like my value and my creativity. Cause to me, it's just how my brain works. Like I just think that way, and I just don't really value it that much. I'm like, oh, I can make a song like that. Okay, cool. Like, but it is dope.
Well, you have a brain that everyone wants, bro. Everyone wants to be creative.
I don't know that.
Well, you have at least some sauce that everyone wants.
Yeah, dude, I have. I am very blessed to, and I think it's just a lot of trials and a lot of failure. A lot of failure, and just realizing that, I don't have to try so hard to be myself. I could just be myself and do what I love to do and talk about it and not be ashamed of trying still. And that's something, that is kind of cool that I'm older, is that be able to show people that might be in their mid-20s that it's okay to still have a dream. You just have to, decide whether or not you want to maybe sacrifice stability, or maybe not. Maybe, like you hustle and stuff like that, and you don't have to, but it's still possible, because right now things are going better than they ever have, and it's because I'm allowing them to, and I'm not shooting myself in the foot. Because before I would do that a lot, so many times, when things were going really good, I'd be like, this is fucking bullshit. I don't want to be on this TV show. Take me out of this scene. I had a moment where like the director on this TV show was like, you gotta like gasp, and just like for me, I didn't like. Yeah, it was just like super cartoony, and I'm like, I don't like that reaction for this character. You guys are kind of making him a cartoon, and like, that's just like not who he is. And like, I was just too into that shit. You know what I mean? Like, I'm too into the process and the, that I don't see like, bro, you're blessed to be on a fucking television show. Stop being a dick. Doing this one scene like this isn't gonna make you a bad actor. It just makes you what is the word? Easy to work with actor. And that's what I'm learning now doing music, is like the people that are successful a lot of the time are just like easy to be around, that work, because you're with people 14 hours and you don't want dick, everyone there works hard, everyone there's talented, so I forgot what the question was.
Well, just peeling it back. So when you got to LA, like you're 19, what are your first steps? So you're like, I'm going to go start auditioning.
No, I went to school. I went to this school called Playhouse West, where I studied with this guy named Robert Carnegie. he trained a lot of people in this Meisner technique thing.
That's method Meisner, right?
Yeah. I feel so like it's funny. Like I could talk about music, but like when I talk about acting, I feel like
There you go. You got him, bro.
so phony and like it's like this special thing just because I don't know. I feel like we're always acting. You know, everyone's acting. It's easy, and it like felt like cheating when I was getting paid to do it and stuff like that. I felt like but it's so dumb because I loved it. It's just my mind would like self-sabotage me, like, oh, this is bullshit. Like, why am I doing this? Like, I should be doing acting where I don't fucking know what I'm saying. But yeah, I went to school. I moved out here, and then a friend of mine who I no longer talk to, and that's my fault. But I'm so like I owe a lot of my beginning work to him. His name is Troy Jones. I don't know where he's at, but I have love for you, and I hope you're doing well. And he was like, bro, you don't, I was like, no, I have to go to school longer, bro, I don't want to start auditioning. He was like, dude, you're young, you have a good look, you like, let me start. And he started sending me out to casting directors, and he got like the emails from the casting directors, from like the breakdowns that agents would get, like he got it, you're not supposed to have that, and he would send me out to auditions like that he thought I was right for. And I got like a Disney audition, and I got a callback with that without having representation. And then when I was just auditioning for some regular shit, I was auditioning for like this like gay erotica film, which I didn't know was a gay erotica film.
This wasn't the Disney film.
No.
Okay.
I didn't work Disney till later.
Got it.
Oh no, the audition. No. It's this other thing. I'm just saying like, so I have this thing on my belt. Like getting a callback is like a big deal. Like when you're a working actor, getting callbacks is like your representation will be happy with you because you're getting good feet. You know, like
You got past that first threshold.
Yeah, and they like your work, and you might just not be right for that. And so I did that by myself with the help of Troy Jones, and then I went to this audition, and then he was like, "Let me see your abs," and I showed him. And then
what?
He was like, well, yeah, they just, because it was like a fighting film, but it's like catered to like, you know, a gay audience, like where they want to see like young, hot guys like fighting. And he was like, yeah, I don't think you're right for this. Like, you're too good. But I have a manager friend that I would love you to meet. And I was like, just at the time, I was like, yeah, why not? Fuck it. Like, you know, like we'll see if this is legit.
Wait, sorry, August, cut you off. So you picked your shirt up, and he was like, you're too ripped?
No way. I just didn't have a six pack or anything like that. But then I did the scene, and then he saw like, oh, he's like, really, he's good. Like he's like, you know, he's not trying to be an actor. Like he just does the scene. You know what I mean? Like there's like a difference.
Okay, so he was saying that like, you're talented, we should give you a bigger opportunity.
He was just like, I want to connect you with he was like, do you have representation? And he connected me with this guy.
And then so that gay erotica film was out the door at that point.
Yeah, his name is David Dakota. He does a lot of, and then I did it's funny, he does that. And then he does like children's films. It's really interesting. But he hustles, man. No, he fucking hustles, bro. He hustles. And then so I end up getting with my representation, and the manager that got me, his name's Tim Taylor. And I remember I used to carry like 9 books at a time, and like I would not hang out with people unless it was about like rehearsing, work. Like that's it. Like,
you didn't socialize?
No, I did not. I was very antisocial, and I thought that that's what it required in order to be successful. And so once I was like had success, you know, I started. The first thing I booked was Modern Family, like a co-star on Modern Family.
I saw your reel.
Oh, okay, but
you looked like it was like the young August. It was cool seeing you in that element.
Yeah. I did that, and then once you get work as an actor, you get more work. So I got more work from that.
Nice.
And then
where'd you shoot that, in LA?
In like the Avenue of the Stars. That's where the studio's at.
Okay, got it. Was that a good experience?
It was chill, bro. It was in and out. I think my best experience on like a larger set was I think it's called Liv and Maddie. It's this Disney show that I was like a guest star on, and they were just like such a good people there, and they made you feel so welcome, and you didn't feel like, I don't know. That was like, I think, my favorite set to be on. But yeah, man, I just started like, I had a situation happen with like the law and stuff like that, and that really fucked me up when I was like doing really well. And then that made me question everything. And I just didn't, you know, I suffer with like major depressive disorder for a very long time, but I always just thought of it as like me starting to feel lazy, so I would just work harder, and so I never got help with that until recently, like the past like 2 years, 3 years, and yeah, I like just like started fucking up auditions or saying like the wrong things or saying too much. If somebody gave me like a big director like gave me a compliment and I was like, well, it doesn't matter if I'm good, you know. Like, it doesn't matter if I'm good. Like, I could be good. I'm good a lot. I know I'm good. Like, will I get the role? Like, you know, it's so relative. Like, doesn't matter. Like, you'll think I'm good, but then, you know, I don't know. I was just, like, in my feelings, and I was drunk at the time because the character, I thought, like, oh, he's alcoholic. Like, sick. I could drink.
Method.
No, alcoholic.
Okay.
Yeah, I would drink a lot, man. And that's when I started getting bad. And
so how many years into LA, just so people can understand the timeline? So like you're 19, you get here, then
21 is when I started working.
21, you start getting shows and shit.
Yeah.
So it took you like 2 years of hustling.
Yeah.
Okay. And then from 21 to what age are you like picking up these shows?
25.
Got it.
25, 26. I just lost my representation this past year. And they stuck with me for a long fucking time, bro. Like when I was like not going to auditions, I just wouldn't go. Or I would show up half-assed, or I'd be like hella overweight, or you know, I just was very unprofessional after a time because I started doing my music and I was like, fuck this, like I'm gonna do my music and this is gonna blow up. And
I was gonna say, sorry to cut you off again, but like, dude, it just seems like the actor's life is not very suitable for your skill set. Like you seem like you're like a creative that needs to be like out in the open and kind of like it. Am I right or?
Yeah, and then it was also my ego, bro. Like I don't want to be a part of a pack of sheep. You know what I mean? Like all these actors that want to get this one role and all this shit, and they all look the same, and they all have to act a certain way. Like I wanted to be more of an individual, but what has been a very big challenge for me is to see the bigger picture in life. Like I'll just think like, oh, I'm working on this TV show. This is terrible. Like I should be, you know, working with Paul Thomas Anderson. Like you know what I mean? I should be doing scenes with Al Pacino. You know.
Is PTA your favorite director?
He's a director I respect. He's not my favorite. I just have different directors that I really love.
Mm-hmm.
The work that they allow the actors to do, to really that was my favorite shit. Like you know when I would do stuff, like to really experience like the imaginary circumstance and get lost in it and be able to. That's what I loved about acting. Certain times it's like to be able to say things, that if you said in real life there would be like terrible repercussions, but it feels real when you do it. So it's like it feeds your ego and it's like really low vibrational energy sometimes with acting. Like that's why I don't know right now if it would be healthy for me if I were to but of course I would do it, but that's why I'm just focused on my music. I don't know.
Got it.
Yeah.
I love your music, man.
Thanks, dude. I love it too. I really do, man. It's so much fun. Like I always did. I started telling myself how to play guitar when I was like 19, and then I would always play it. And I started like when I was acting, I used to like drop hella YouTube videos of just me doing covers of songs, and that got me like a solid following on YouTube for a while. But then I stopped. You know, like I if I would have kept doing it, I wonder where it would have been by now. And yeah, I eventually like I just fell into this situation where I met this person and they were like, oh, I did like this song with them, like I freestyled this song and then it was like dope, and then he was like, bro, you're gonna blow up, you're gonna blah blah blah, blah. And it was just, you know, and then he introduced me to a whole bunch of people, and the relationship went sour, but he did introduce me to some amazing people that I work with now. He introduced me to Rico. He introduced me to SNC, these producers that linked me with Super Mario. Yeah, man, so I'm very grateful to him and his impact in the beginning. And honestly, man, I just wasn't ready ever to take on the success healthily until recently. Like,
You feel like you're primed for that now?
Oh yeah, I just feel like I'm more relaxed about it, you know. And I have good people around that I love working with. That, you know, it makes it easier, and everyone's pushing together makes it a lot easier. Before I felt like I had to do it myself. Yeah, just a lot of learning in the beginning, you know, with music.
When do you feel like you started veering off course, like acting wise?
25 to 20, like when I got in trouble with the law.
You started boozing?
Yeah, I was always drinking while I was here, but like it got bad. You know, I started doing music. I was sober, and then I started drinking because there was always alcohol around them, and then it's just tempting. I was like, okay, and then I started drinking like when I would go to the studio and work, and it got really bad the past like 3 years. When I met my manager, Nishi, who's like stuck with me still, but like she like we would be doing music, like I would just start drinking all the time for every session or every meeting, or and then it would just get out of hand, and I would like not feel comfortable in my skin unless I was drinking. I didn't have to drink all the time, only when I would have conversations like this, you know, like I didn't have therapy, I wasn't on any type of medication, and yeah, I don't know.
Just socially makes things a little easier, man.
It did, yeah. I thought.
It's also so accessible. I'm learning in the music world, like just everyone's fucked up, bro.
Yeah, dude. And I was like, oh, bro, at least I'm making music that's honest, and I'm talking about, you know, alcoholism in it. So it's like, it's good, you know, it's legit. And that was like an excuse. And then, yeah, it got out of hand to where like I wouldn't be able to work or like have a meeting unless I was like drunk. You know, I remember last year, we released this song called Flat on My Face. It was a really good song. And it like was getting a lot of traction and stuff. And then APG like reached out to me and reached out to Nishi. It was like, we would love to take a meeting with you. And they don't do that because like I didn't have that many plays or anything like that, but just the music was solid. Maybe my look, I don't know. Yeah, we took a meeting with them, and I remember I called her like before the meeting. I was just so depressed, and I got depressed about a girl. It's always that. I've attached my value to a woman, and attached my value to like exterior things that when they leave, which they always do, because all you have is like, I feel like your soul and your connection with the higher power, God or whatever.
What do you mean women always leave? What, you feel jaded?
No, just
by
in general,
relationships?
things will leave. Things go.
Well, life's a cycle, right?
Exactly. But when I attach my value to things, which I did, you know what I mean? I'd be like, oh, this A&R from Capitol is like working with me. Blah, 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 blah. Oh, sick. Like they're into me. Like now I have value because they are giving me value. You know what I mean? Rather than just being like, I love what I do. I have value because I've been created, you know? And I have value. Like everyone's experience has value because you have a soul, or you're just here. You know what I mean? Like,
well, what has value now is your story. You understand that, right?
That too, yeah. And
like, bro, I was telling you this in the car. Me and August drove here together, by the way.
Yeah,
That's probably the
you.
first time I've ever done that. I'm glad we did that, though. Bro, like, everyone in this room right now, no one wants to hear the story about just the ultimate dick-swinging winner. Like,
I wish.
Just like everyone, no one wants to hear that shit. People want to hear about the dude who like fucking got beat down, battered, fucked up a gazillion times, and came back and became a G.
Yeah, dude. And I'm just like excited to share my story, and it's just grateful like to God that my grandma and I say God, and you know I'm Christian, and I chose that because my abuelita, I'm half Mexican, but I just don't speak Spanish.
Abuelita.
Abuelita.
Nice.
Yeah, bro.
Very Americanized way to say it.
I fucking, yeah, man. She would pray every morning for us, bro. And when my dad was really down bad, bro, she would pray for him.
Was he sick?
Oh, no. He was like, after the divorce, bro, like, he went really off the cuff. Like he had a company that did human resource for Yahoo, like, when they were first going off. And, like, he made a lot of money. He was one of the partners, and they sold it. And then during the divorce, like, the money got fucked up with the lawyers, and then he also blew it all on partying. And, you know, and for a long time, I hated my father. And then I lived with my mother and my sisters.
That's the Mexican side of your mom?
No, my father is.
Okay, your mom's white.
Portuguese, yeah. And I'm wearing this because my double chin. Just letting you know.
I didn't even notice the double chin, man.
I do, bro.
You look great, man.
Thanks, dude. I don't feel great, but I ate a lot yesterday. I have like a problem with eating for sure. Like and I have a problem.
Food's so damn good, brother.
Dude, I had a honey bun. I warmed
Oh,
that bitch
come
up.
on,
She was
August.
so nice, dude. She was so sweet.
That's that dopamine hit right there.
Oh
That
my
honey bun,
goodness,
brother.
what a great pastry. My mother, I'm gonna share this, Mom, just because people need to hear this story, and I'm so grateful you're still here. My mother tried to commit suicide, and then my sister, Tori, I'm gonna share this too. I love you so much. I'm sorry. Tried to commit suicide, and then my mother did it again, and then I was like, bro, I gotta move in with I can't be around this, like, I moved in with my dad, even though I thought he was a fucking complete piece of shit. I was just like, I didn't think it was a complete piece of shit, but I just thought, like, I just had ideas, but I was like, bro, I need to be around him. I think this will help me. And it so did, bro. Like, that man is my best friend. Like, I can call him right now. I'll be like, yo, Dad, I need you to come to LA right now. I need a blah, 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 blah. He'd be like, really? And I'll be like, yeah. He'd be like, fuck, okay, I got you. Like, that fool, like, drove me to LA when I was 19. That fool, yeah, is like one of my best friends now. And I got to know him as a human. And that's the beautiful thing that I'm learning even more so since being sober and in rehab, is that relationships can be repaired and people can change. I was listening to this sermon, and they were talking about, like, how if you think people can change, if you don't believe people can, if you believe people cannot change, you will not believe that you can change. And for a long time, I didn't think people can change. And I still doubt myself in the ability of changing. I still doubt myself in being like a functional adult that's responsible. But I'm learning, that it's not always like all fun and, it's tough. And you just got to keep going no matter what, not when it feels good. And that's what I used to do, is just when it feels good. But yeah.
It's discipline. That's what they taught you.
Yeah, bro, I didn't have discipline. And I never had to have discipline. I've gotten away with not having discipline, but look at where I'm at now. You know what I mean? Like, where would I have been with discipline? I don't know. But at least I could, show people that you can get discipline later on in your life. That's what I'm trying to do, man. Like, I didn't want to come here. You know what I mean? Like, I'm like, fuck, I'm anxious. Like, oh, I have things I have to do, blah, blah, blah. Like, what am I going to talk about? I don't have a story, blah, blah, blah. All this doubt. And
you got a gazillion stories,
but
man.
everybody does,
Yeah.
And everybody has such a beautiful story because you're still kicking. And you just have to take ownership of your life and your choices. And that's what I've learned to do. Take ownership. And I am fucking very creative person. And I make dope music. And I want to share that. And that's how I want to make a great living. And yeah, man. But, like, I love people. That's what I love more than anything, is, like, just people, like, just really dope, interesting people. Like, like, wow. Like, God made you. That's crazy. Shit.
Were you religious before rehab?
Nah.
In rehab?
No. I mean, I always
was
had
going to say,
some
it's a
type of
Jewish rehab, right?
Yeah,
But
it
you're
is.
Christian.
Yeah.
And they're cool with that?
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, it's super dope. Fucking amazing place. It's this place called Beit Shuva. And I've learned a lot in Judaism. It's really beautiful religion. Beit Shuva took me in October 5th, which is crazy because my uncle, Marky, who OD'd on October 5th, and then I went in there on October 5th unknowingly, and, like, one of the first people I talked to there was named Mark. And it's funny. And my friend, who I've been working with a lot of music, his name is Levy, but his Levy Beats, his first name is Mark, and I figured out that his birthday is October 5th, so I know that's, like, just, like, synchronicity. You can call it whatever, dude. Like, I just say God because, first of all, it's, like, out of respect to my grandmother and my father, who prayed for me during hard times. And, and I really do think that those prayers, like, when everyone is just wishing the best for you, it sends vibrations that way. And but, like, I'm so open to, like, religions and stuff like that. I just say God because it's kind of like rock and roll.
Did you have an epiphany where you became religious?
Nah, bro. It's just more. It's every day. Faith is every day.
I know, but I'm saying you must have not been this devout when you were, like, fucking up and drinking. It must have been afterwards, right?
Dude, I feel like we all are connected to God. Like, you're always super connected as ever.
What does God look like?
Nothing.
It's just
Nothing. It's a feeling.
So it's not a man.
I don't know. It's a feeling. I say he a lot, but that's just because that's what I say. It's a feeling. It's a feeling knowing that you are part of something greater, and that at any time you can make the choice to be a different part of that greater thing, and it listens to whatever you ask or say. That's something that's very powerful, but it's like it takes a lot of discipline to do that, to make the right choices every day, to get up, make your fucking bed, to exercise, to not eat a honey bun, to
It's okay. You can have a honey bun once in a while, man.
I know, man. I just want to get my douchebag body back.
You won't get that Irish Hercules body.
You have an 8-pack?
I'm selling programs, brother.
You have an 8-pack?
I'm saying 8-pack. I'd say a 4-pack.
I used to have an 8-pack.
Damn.
Yeah, bro.
You're really that guy.
Yeah, I really didn't eat. Like, it was
Nice.
more.
A little celery stick a day, a little piece of gum.
Bro, it was so nice, like, just like, because for the longest time, like, I've never been in that greatest shape, but it was just cool to be confident in that, like, and not have to think about how I look, you know? And now I'm
Let me tell you something that I've been thinking about recently. In my experience, no career success, I'm going to sound like a total D-bag when I say this, but no career success, no money, not even like the view of your peers can give you confidence more than like looking at yourself naked and being like, damn, I'm sexy.
It's pretty sick.
It's just the truth. It's just how humans
cool.
are wired.
Yeah, bro. Like, I've been doing penis enlargement exercises since I've been in rehab.
What?
Yeah, bro.
Bro.
Yeah, I'm gonna normalize this right now. Yeah, bro.
Explain.
So it's just about blood flow. I haven't seen huge gains, but and I've also lost a lot of weight. Like, I went in there at 269, and now I'm like 190. So, you know, that helps losing weight. And then I also just, I use a pump, and I won't shout it out because they're not sponsoring me, but I use a pump, you know, every day. And then I also use a traction device, which I'm not wearing right now. But if you're consistent with it, you'll see some gains. You'll notice that your flaccid is a lot longer. And just like, dude, all it takes for me is like a 1/4 inch, and I just feel like a champ, you know? Because most of it's just we're so in our heads about, and that's something that's unfair to a lot of men, young men, having these expectations to have a big penis, or you're less of a man if you don't. And I'm learning that it does not matter, and if it does to that person, then, you know, if they're not willing to love you as you are, then you have to move on. It is a lot. It's difficult though, because it's very normalized to shame men for having a small dick. You know, whereas if a man were to say something like, wow, she has an enlarged clitoris, or, oh, her lips are huge, they look disgusting, or some bullshit like that, you know, that's mean, you know, which is, so I think, you know, we should be nicer to men about that, and remind them, like, remind your boyfriend that, like, I love your dick, or just tell him, like, your dick's really big, like, that shit feels good just to hear it, you know, just to say, because one time I asked a girl to say, like, never mind, bro.
What is a traction device?
A traction? So it's use a vacuum on the head.
Come on, you're not serious.
I'm dead ass, dog.
You put a vacuum on your dick?
I'm gonna show you.
You have the vacuum on you? You're gonna? No, I don't want to see a dick pic or anything like that.
Oh, okay. Where's my bag? Oh, it's right here. It's my bear, though. I carry around a bear because if you can add purpose to an inanimate object, you can add purpose to anything.
I like that.
Yes, sir.
Wait, is the traction device in your bag?
I don't know. It might be. Oh, yeah, no shit. I mean, it's clean. I had to take it off because it...
Oh, this is you're being serious.
I'm dead ass, bro. Why would I be...
I had never heard
That's
this.
one. So this is one thing that you will learn about me as you know, you know, if when I get more, you know, seen by people and stuff like that, I'm not joking most of the time. It's just funny because it's like odd. But so yeah, like, I'm trying to find the cup. So okay, sick. So this is the cup that you put on the head, right? And so I'm uncircumcised, so I just put the whole sheath in there. And so you do this, right? You put it in the thing, and then you put this on the shaft. Got this on eBay, by the way. Put this on the shaft, and then you suck it in so the head stays, right? See, like
Can you hold it above the mic so the camera
Oh,
can see
so
it?
the head stays, and then you attach it to like a strap, and it pulls, and then it just like pulls it all day, and you're supposed to do it for like 8 hours and shit. You're supposed to have it on a lot, but yeah, man, I've been doing it, and I've seen some gains, and I feel a little bit better about myself. Like,
Wait, so like all day you're using the pump?
I use the pump for like, like 15 minutes. You're not supposed to use it too long.
And you purchase it on eBay.
I purchase things, online.
And so is it something you have to consistently like?
Yeah, to see gains, yeah, for sure. But after a while, and I don't know if it's just a confidence thing, but I had sex recently, and she was like, I don't remember your thing being that thick. And I was like, oh, that's cool. I guess this is really working. Like,
Yo, shout out to the vacuum.
I have a choke now. It's sick. But yeah, man, sex is cool.
Have you ever taken a Viagra?
No way, bro.
Never?
No way, man. I'll have a panic attack.
What are the negative side effects of a Viagra?
I don't know.
There's a lot? Really?
I don't know.
I've
man.
never had one.
I'm not really a big sex guy sometimes. Most of the time I'm just chilling, Like I just want to.
I gotta be honest that I have a hard time believing that.
Yeah,
I mean, you seem like a guy who likes going to the limit with everything.
No way, bro. I'm super chill, man. Like, I'm a super simple person. I just have, like, a cool imagination. I just be thinking about things, so I'm not going to really do it. Like, sometimes just, yeah, never mind. Like, yeah, man. I like missionary, man. It's pretty cool to, like, look in someone's eyes and, do that. And I love, yeah, but I prefer it when it's with someone that I actually, like, have a connection with. It doesn't even have to be that big of a connection. Like, I just want to know your middle name. Like, wow, okay, cool, I'm close, cool. Now I can, really get into this. Whereas if it's just a stranger, or if it's just, or if they're like, just like there's, just things. I just have to feel comfortable because I'm really in my head about sex. I get super anxious about sex.
Can we just shift gears real quick so
Yes,
you can talk about the music a little bit?
Yeah, for sure.
So when you so it seemed like you kind of started like booming and like not booming, but like being productive music-wise in 2019.
Mm-hmm.
Because that was when the project came out.
Yeah. That's when Nishi put it out, but every time things would start going, I would go MIA, bro, and that was my alcoholism. It was really bad. Like, I would get so anxious, and I would just think, oh, I'm not gonna be able to do this, or oh man, like I would just get so in my head, and I just would give up. And that's something now that I won't do, and I'm really grateful to come back from where I came from, because now I just won't give up. Now I just will continue on, and I know it'll get difficult, but just continue on.
So when you are discussing, and I'm gonna sound like Zane Lowe when I say this, but when you're discussing in highs and lows, is that based on your alcoholism? Because
yeah, it's just based on mental health, like, and it's kind of just like I really like that song, because he says like, keep it coming, like asking like, I am embracing the fact that life is difficult, and I'm gonna embrace the fact that people will not be honest, and I'll embrace the fact that people will take advantage of me. It's like that one Mother Teresa quote where she's like, oh, people are do it anyways, be good anyways. Like, you'll do good and people will suspect you are trying to take advantage of them. Do good anyways, like, and that's kind of what that song is about. And there's a song in there called Turn Up that's definitely about my alcoholism. I don't even like that song that much just because of that. It's just like it's not fun to me, Like, it's just like, I don't want to talk about this right now.
is it cathartic for you though?
No.
Music? Not at all. Some people.
Well,
say
no,
it's like a
not that song. Sometimes it is, bro. I just like to feel cool, man, because I'm not really like a cool person,
I disagree with that.
I know, right? But like,
Why do you feel that way? You got your own thing going.
Yeah, it's
brother.
my own, bro. It's like, even like everyone's insecure, bro. Like the most beautiful women thinks so shitty of themselves. The highest like up. I'm sure like Andrew Tate like has so much doubt and shame and stuff like that. But it's like the choice that you make to move forward despite. And with music, I feel like, oh shit, like I just feel safe and cool, and it just feels like I'm in a different world, bro. And I love my voice. Like, God bless me with a sick ass voice.
Dead ass, bro.
like the tone of it's super sick. Like, cause sometimes I hear artists and I'm like, damn, your tone is like not that unique or not that great. But they make, whatever. I'm just being a fucking shithead right now. But yeah, I am very blessed to have cool tone and be able to like say stuff that differently that's been said before. Yeah.
I disagree. I think you're cool, man.
I know. I think I'm cool in a off way. Like it takes like, you know what I mean? Like I'm not just like smooth and all that shit. Like
I was gonna say in your watch, this is not even a ticker; it's a note.
Yeah, my watch says just be present.
It's a nice reminder.
Yeah, bro. I'll just be going.
How do you do that?
I don't know, bro.
I'm not like that.
I just like try to go like.
Just kind of like. Kind of like that, right?
Yeah, dude. Yeah, but like I'm excited for you, bro. I'm excited for us. Like, you're one of the people around me that, gives me strength knowing that we're all chasing it, And you're an honest guy, dude. You're an honest, hardworking kid. It seems like I don't know you that well, but like it seems
you don't know that. I'm the master snake in the snake pit,
snakes
brethren.
are good. Oh, this is what I wanted to talk about.
Snake pit master. Go ahead.
Snakes. So when people are like, oh, that's, a person's a snake, I feel like most of the time they mean like they're like a leech, because leeches require something else to live on. Snakes will survive by themselves in the desert, They're actually very beautiful creatures that shed their skin and grow. And, I think snakes are good. I think it's very important to embrace the fact that I'm here in Los Angeles to pursue my dream and to put myself first no matter what. But, I can also like go around someone's neck and not kill them. I have that control. Like snakes are beautiful. I don't think it's a bad thing to be snakes.
Snakes. This is my analogy on snakes.
Go ahead.
Snakes are beautiful creatures when they're on a solo journey. But if you put a bunch of snakes in a pit, it's a different story, brethren.
Is it?
There's one master snake.
Yeah. I'm just the pit.
Damn. So you have leverage on everybody.
I'm just chilling, bro.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
No, you're like the armadillo, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I'm just chilling, bro. I'm big chilling, and I'm just excited for like everything that's gonna come, and I'm excited. Yeah, I don't know.
Can I tell you something?
Yeah.
I think a lot about the entrepreneurial journey a lot. Mind you, we have met recently, but I've been grinding for a long time.
Yeah.
And I've been consistently grinding for a long time. And I think the most important forces on their road to success, this is in my experience, and I could be wrong. I'm not a master. I have not made $1 billion yet, but
Yes.
this is just my experience.
Yes.
Consistency and momentum are the two most important forces you can have on gaining traction on anything.
Yeah.
So I feel like you're in a position now where you're fucking completely sober. You've caught a gazillion fucking L's, it seems like. Now you're in a position to actually fucking strike and go. Don't you feel that way?
Yeah, I've learned how to have defense, and now, yeah, man, I just don't get in my own way as much as before, and every day is a challenge, man, and I just have to like take control.
But you, in your own brain, like you got to understand, bro. Like you have demons, and that's like a huge advantage. You get that, right?
Uh-huh.
Like you're like, bro, I was almost dead. I got smashed by a fucking FedEx truck.
Yeah.
Like, I've fucking fucked up 100,000 times, but I'm still here, motherfucker. I'm still that guy. Like, you got to feel that way.
Like, how is he still here, bro?
Yeah, bro. Serious, bro.
Thanks, man. I appreciate that.
That's got to give you confidence.
And it gives me a lot of confidence to know, like, that people stuck around, when they didn't have to with me. So they saw something that I'm starting to be able to see in myself. And it's very important to, I think, see how the people that like love you, that uplift you, like think of yourself like how they see you. Does that make sense? You know what I mean?
Well, yeah,
like
loyalty's a great feeling.
What was that?
When you have people that are loyal to you. It's a
But
great
like, for
feeling.
instance, like Rico, like, he sees me in a way that I have never seen myself. And now I take time to see myself in that light and see yourself as your actions rather than like your ideas of yourself, because your actions is what you really are. But yeah, man.
Just like, you think every day Bradley Cooper wakes up, he's like, damn, I'm a movie star? It's like, no.
Yeah.
You think so?
I know Brad Pitt does that.
If I was Brad Pitt, I'd do that too,
Dude,
bro.
I love Brad Pitt so much. I
The
can't wait
GOAT.
to just meet him and just be like, dude, thank you so much for like getting me not fat. Like when I saw you in Fight Club, I was like, dude, I'm gonna get a fucking girlfriend. I'm gonna look exactly like Brad Pitt. And I did not look like Brad Pitt, but I got a girlfriend.
Well, bro, let me tell you what it was that for me. Not Brad Pitt, but the Jersey Shore.
Ugh. I hate reality television.
You ever seen Mike the Situation? You're like, damn, that's that guy right there, bro.
I don't know, man. I don't like reality TV.
What do you have coming up music-wise?
So I have some records.
Besides Mario.
Yeah, so I have that record with Mario, and then I have some records with this producers duo called SNC. And I have some records with, and you know, and that's the cool thing now is like, I'm not in a rush, which is weird because there's a lot of things to be urgent about, but like, I want to be able to be in a place where I can like consistently strike, you know? And that's what Rico's helping me a lot, dude. Like, he's such an angel, and the fact he champions me so much is so empowering for me as an artist that, you know, it's difficult out here, man. It's like, you know, if you don't have people that believe in you, sometimes you have to fake believing in yourself, and sometimes that for me, that would like self-sabotage because you, like, it's just my ego thinking like I'm like the only person in LA and shit. But so like, you know, we're just gonna drop visuals, we'll drop songs, like all that stuff, and then I really don't know where it's gonna go, man. I've never had like really big success with music, but I feel like when we get all these together and stuff, I'll be able to like release it and put money behind it, and we'll get money from it. Like, I just like everyone on my team is getting to a place where August, if he is just in the right place to just fucking go, like it'll be such a force. And I know once I'm in a situation of, you know, where like I'm in the like all that stuff, like I'll be comfortable in those situations and stuff, because like I've been through so much stuff to teach me that you don't have to try to be yourself. Just be yourself. Just be present. Just be present, and you know, you don't have to be a character in order to stand out. That's like such a thing that they say in entertainment. It's like you have to be an individual. You have to do something different. And if you're just really present with yourself, you will do a lot of different things. And then just latch on to the things that work. Like for me, I know it's like my humor, my honesty, then also like my songs that are very catchy, but like they're like happy and catchy, but they're also like messages and all that stuff. And, you know, and just my energy, man. Like I'm really grateful that I found it and tapped into something that, you know, and God's like help, bro. Like I love just saying that and just giving it away, because it's so cool. Because that's how I always felt about music, is like, you know, I was just like, bro, this is not me. Like I'm just a conduit, you know. And I feel like the more you embrace the fact that, you know, you're channeling something and you're a part of something greater, like the less weight and pressure it is. I don't know. For me at least, it's helped a lot. It helps a lot.
Yeah, you seem to be consistent at this point.
Really? Right now I feel like a mess just because I'm at rehab still, and you know,
You've been there for a year almost.
Yeah,
right?
I know. Beit Shuva, shout out Beit Shuva, bro. They saved my life. If you need help, hit them up.
Beit Shuva.
Beit Shuva, the greatest.
Culver City.
Yeah, man. I really don't know. I'm not good at strategy, you know. And that's been, but I have people on my team that are excellent at that. You know, like I'm just good at delivering.
Let me ask you a question.
Yeah.
And this is not supposed to be rude or demeaning.
Please.
But what do you do for exercise right now, or what are you considering?
Yeah, what do? I jump rope. That's how I lost all that weight. Just jumping rope and boxing.
So you were 270?
260, yeah, 269.
Holy fuck.
Yeah, bro, it was bad. I was eating, like, I spent like 30 grand on DoorDash when I was depressed. Yeah, so dumb.
And you look like you're like 120 pounds on Modern Family.
I don't know how much I was on that. I was probably like 140.
Holy
Yeah.
shit. So what are you're 190 right now?
Yeah, I need to get down. I want to get down to like 160. Just because my frame's like built naturally. Like, I just have like good genetics to.
You got that Viking in you.
Hmm?
You got that Viking in you.
No, it's like, I think it's just like Mexican. Like, I don't know. Like, I have
That
really,
brute force.
dude, just been doing, I don't know. Like, I have huge fucking legs and I never work them out. And I, you know.
Are you built like your pops?
Yeah, basically, actually. I'm just taller. Like, he's like 5'5",
What are you, 5'7", 8?
5'8", yeah.
What do you see on Tinder?
I don't say my height.
Okay, my bad.
No, yeah, I don't
It's
really.
like me neither, bro.
But I really don't, you know. I don't know. I don't focus too much on impressing women anymore.
But that's, you say that. Dude,
I really
every
don't.
dude on this planet wants to impress chicks.
Yeah, I do, but that's not where my focus is, and I feel like that's not where, like, you know, I'm being directed. Like, there's a lot of resistance when I push in that avenue, And I feel like God's like telling me just to keep working on myself and build. And even Rico's like, bro, don't get distracted. You know what I mean? Like, and I'm like, that's valid. Because like there's too much in front of me. And every time I've gotten like some feelings for a girl, like shit has gotten off. So I try to just keep working on myself because I don't feel like I'm mature enough in order to like give myself in that sense to somebody else and have them a part of me. Like it's difficult. And like I've been without sex for so long that it's like it's not too pressing, you know.
Well, you haven't been without, as what you were saying in the car, you haven't been without sex. You just, not sex that you personally.
Well, I had sex on the 18th for my birthday, but of June, but I didn't consider that sex because like I didn't enjoy it. I know it sounds so stupid, but it's just like.
So the whole world would consider that sex. Like.
Yeah, I know, right? Yeah, it just was like so disconnected. It's like the girl kept saying like, "Oh my God, I can't believe we're doing this. I can't," because it was like with an ex, and it's like we haven't had sex for a very long time, and I was just trying to be present with her, but she was just, you know,
the vibe was off.
The vibe was off, but she got me pizza for my birthday, and she was so sweet, you know.
Was that pepperoni?
I don't remember what I got, but yeah, I got it, and then I just stopped having sex. Like it came. And then I was like, oh, shit. And then I watched.
And then you got a honey bun?
No, I did not. I just ate the pizza, bro, and I just got I love food so much.
Do you cook?
I don't. I love eating.
Me too.
Yeah, I'm a terrible cook. Sometimes I get lucky. You know, I make something solid, but I don't think I'm that great of a cook. But I'll try.
We're going to have to wrap up any minute here.
Yeah, bro.
Let me tell you a few things before we wrap up. I think if you just fucking, and I don't mean to be Dr. Phil, but I think if you just fucking keep going, bro, like the music is so good.
Thank you. Yeah, I know.
No, I really mean that.
No, I know.
Like, it's really good music.
I know. And
it's a fucking blessing, bro.
Yeah.
A gazillion people out here want to make great music. Your music is really good.
Yeah, I'm very blessed.
Put that shit in a video for a reason, bro. It's good.
Yeah.
Girl, you got a talent.
I know. I love making songs. Like I make songs for like my sister. Like, you know what I mean?
Is that your sister on the interlude of that tape?
Yeah, bro.
Yo,
so my ex was.
She was mad insightful.
Oh, like that bitch is in jail. Blah blah blah. Oh no.
No.
Oh, Bella. Oh yeah.
She was like, you can't beat yourself up and you have to keep going.
Yeah, skip this if you're not ready. Yeah, I love that. Yeah, Belle, I love you so much. I love my sisters. I love my family.
That is your sister.
Yeah, Belle is my sister, and yeah, Tori was on the beginning track, and yeah, man, I think I'm just in a good position, right, to like keep striking and keep going, and I know, like once I start, like it'll be undeniable. I just have to keep going and pushing, and yeah, bro, I don't know. Just thankful that you brought me on and you know, you believe in me, and you know, I appreciate you. I really do.
You're a great guy, brethren.
Thanks, dude.
We're in the snake put together.
Snakes touching tips.
Kyle, you got any questions?
Dude, that was a lot.
What a wild ride that one was.
Was it? I don't know. I was
It
just
was
talking
great.
the whole time.
No, you did great, man.
Okay,
I
sick.
like the fact that we got
We're still
to
going, yeah?
story of somebody down and on their way up, and like everybody gets down. So
Yeah, man. Is this still on or is it off?
Yeah, we're still rolling.
Oh yeah, dude. Like it's very important to just keep going, bro. Like just keep going. Like if you just stay alive. Like I've been at the lowest point of my life. Like where I tried to kill myself. I couldn't kill myself because the belt broke. Because God made me gain like 100 pounds. So I fucking snapped the belt when I was trying to hang myself on my door. You know. And I've been in a place where, you know, I'm sitting in my room and there's like a month's worth of to-go boxes on the side of my bed, and there's thousands of fruit flies everywhere, and I'm laying down with sage around my head so the fruit flies don't get on my face. You know, I've been there. I know what it's like, and that's what I am grateful that God's given me this trial to push through, or the universe, or whatever the fuck you want to say. I say God, and I don't mean that to like be like, you know, all preachy and shit. I just say it to shout out, like my dad will love it if I'm saying God, so I'm gonna say God. My grandma, who rest in peace, you know, would have loved it that I'm sharing that. Yeah, man, like what was he saying? He was saying keep going, the flies. Oh yeah, and now I'm like in a place where I took time. I got in a DUI. I didn't know if I killed someone, and I did not, thank God, and I've you know, was like, wow, I think I really do have a problem. I think I need help, and it's okay to get help, and it's okay to pause. And that's what's so funny is that the song that I'm releasing with Super Mario is called Pause.
Yeah.
You know, and it's so important, and it's not like the pause that guys say because they're uncomfortable with their sexuality or whatever like that.
It's also a funny joke. You don't have to be uncomfortable with your sexuality. Say pause.
I don't know, bro.
I do say that. I feel like I'm pretty comfortable with my sexuality.
I you know, let this be the only time I'll ever say pause, like for that pause, and then just refer back to this whenever I do anything that's sus or whatever. I don't know. It's just like it's like no homo. You know what I mean? It's like
I know, but I think it's a little more tasteful.
yeah. I don't really care, man. I do a lot of weird shit.
I hear
Straight
you.
guys do the gayest shit, dude. They
Good.
really do. I tell that to all my gay friends. I'm like, they're like, what do straight guys do? I'm like, bro, the gayest shit. It is crazy. Like
It honestly is funny. The dude who snagged the most nut do like very gay shit.
yeah, bro. It's yeah, snag the most nut. But you know, when you push through, like I'm at like the best point in my life. Even though like yeah, I don't have a lot of money. I don't have money, bro. Like you know, but I'm around people that are telling me to keep going. Like it feels like damn, like fuck, I'm in rehab.
Why do you need money if you got a fire in your belly?
I do, but I need to pay for Ubers. I need to pay for, you know,
You'll get
food.
there, bro.
I will. I know I will. And it's just difficult right now. And I think this trial right here is kind of throwing everything that's been thrown at me before and seeing if I've learned, which I have. So thank you, God, for teaching me, because I fucking learned. And, you know, you threw a woman in front of me that before I would have added a whole bunch of value and attention to, and now I'm just like healthily, like, you know, letting them be who they are and letting myself be who I am. You got me hit by the FedEx person, you know, in an accident where I can't work. And that last year I got in an accident. You've thrown me money issues, which I've dealt before, and now I'm just making better choices, and it's
Now
cool.
you're a savage.
Nah.
You're on their way.
Nah, bro, I'm shooting for a life of just peaceful excitement.
I like that. We do have to wrap it up. Do you remember how we start and end the show?
The snake pit. This is the snake pit, and we are the snakes. This is the
Are
snake
you
pit.
mocking me, man?
No, bro.
I'm the master snake.
I'm the master.
Okay.
This is August Rhodes, and he is a.
It's okay. You gotta say hi, your name, and this is my golden hour. Directly after no break, hi, your name, and that was my golden hour. But let me preface it.
Okay.
Guys, thank you. Appreciate everyone. We are so deep in the unforgiving, unrelenting snake pit. But I'm certainly glad I had my brethren on today. August, take us away, brother.
Hi, August. This is your golden hour. Hi, I'm August Rhodes, and this is my golden hour. Hi. Hello. I am August Rhodes, and this is my golden hour. Golden hour?
You got part 1 right. Part 2 was not executed.
Fuck.
That was.
Okay. Hi, this is August Rhodes, and that was my golden hour.
We'll take it. All right. Good. Thank you, man.
Hi, this is August Rhodes, and that was my golden hour.
You got it. Yep, we got it. Thanks, man.
Thank you, brother.
You did a great job.
Thanks, bro.
You got quite the story, bro.
Yeah, I don't know. I was just talking a lot.
You got to write a fucking book on it.